Hi, I'm reviewing the Queen song, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Bon Jovi, Bells of Freedom, and this ain't saying that neither one of these are the best things that the creators of the band, this Bon Jovi band has ever done, or I'm not saying it's the best thing that either one have ever done. I'm saying I'm making sure because I think it's the worst thing both have ever done. First off, I want to say, Cloud, that Bohemian Rhapsody is a much better song than Bells of Freedom, and Bells of Freedom is the worst rock and roll song I ever heard of because it moves slow. This is like, this one you think is going to pick up the pace and never does. It doesn't sound anything what you imagine rock and roll to sound like. This isn't rock and roll about it. And it's like in well, I will say both have basically have a build up to a story but no payoff. Well, then they both have gibberish after some sort of payoff. Without payoff, it's just and then it loses you because Bon Jovi made the worst rock song mostly because how he sings it. He sings really, really bad in this. This is the worst song I ever heard Bon Jovi ever made. Even to this day, his singing is so awful. Really bad. Like, he made a worse song than Yoko Ono. I don't know who anyone likes Yoko Ono. No one really likes her. And he made a worse song than any of her songs. Any of her music. It's that kind of bad, and it's probably the worst song I ever heard in my life. Yeah, it is. That has lyrics to it. Bells of Freedom, and so what I can gather what the story's about, and it loses me because it keeps on repeating, ring that bells, ring them bells, ring them. That's how Bon Jovi sings it. He sings worse than Axl. He sounds more whiny than Axl in this song. And he screeches more annoying than Axl in this song. Once he starts singing the lyrics. And once it gets to the ring them bells, ring them freedom bells, that's all you're going to hear. Dad, I'm trying to do a review here.
I wasn't saying anything.
You laughed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not, you don't see that that's distracting me?
I'm sorry. Do you want me to go out?
Yes.
Okay, call me when you're done. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry.
Or I'll just call you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And he is just singing really the worst kind of vocals you can, how he's singing his vocal, how he's making his vocals sound, it's not even sound like a Bon Jovi song. It sounds like nothing I ever heard, and not the good kind. And from what I get, that the song's basically about a guy aging and searching for redemption of something, but we don't know what he's searching redemption for. And then he starts singing, and I guess the Bells of Freedom is his. Well, he found his redemption, and something that means and Bells of Freedom is a metaphor for his redemption. I don't know what it is. And I didn't look it up. I wondered what the songs mean. And one shouldn't have to. The music should speak for itself, much like how movies should speak for themselves. Just because you make a song and you think it sounds deep, that doesn't mean it is. Or you think it sounds... It's just like... I feel like both of these songs are trying to be... They're not trying to be fun songs like... like a really fun song. That I feel like they're trying too hard to be deep. These are too. I'm not sure if they're vague or not vague enough. You're not sure which both of these songs, and Bohemian Rhapsody about like this guy suffering for Jensen because he wishes he sometimes never was born at all because he shot a man in the head as a young man, and he is a poor boy from a poor family. And then he gets older and he just decides he has to face the music, and some sort of call will let him go. I don't know what it loses me by saying a bunch of gibberish. I mean, I see a little silhouette man. I see a little silhouette man. That basically means little man, as in, I guess, midget, a little silhouette of a man. I guess, I asked Dad what that means. That means basically small man, I guess, as a midget, I guess. And, that's when I realized something. I'm guessing neither one of them would know what they're really saying. And, then Freddie Mercury, then the chorus kicks in, and it starts sounding like real rock and roll, and gives up on trying to be deep, and then it just turns into a straight, cliche rock song, and you shouldn't do both, because it's just going to confuse me and the audience when you really analyze the lyrics, because I feel like in both songs have build up to something, but no really payoff. And then when the chorus kicks in, that's when Freddie Mercury is just belching out his vocals. And it sounds cool and all. I like his vocals. I like how he really stresses his vocal powers in this. And it sounds awesome and all this stuff. But wonder what would make it sound more awesome? Give the song have some sort of point to the story, or give us some story instead of this belching out nonsense. Wanna know why Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You" is better than Dolly Parton's version? Because it's more clear that it's a tragedy breakup, but she'll always have those happy memories of being with that one that she loves, even though they're not really compatible together. And when she really sings the high chorus of "I Will Always Love You," the chorus, and when she starts singing, then she starts yelling all belching out, and I can't do that. I can't sing like her. But she's just like this. But you just said it sounds better than Dolly Parton's version. She didn't change the lyrics. I'm also reviewing Dolly. This is my review on Whitney Houston's on Dolly Parton's "I Will Always Love You," because Dolly Parton sings like a typical Dolly Parton song. Whitney Houston sings it like a true sad and the saddest thing you ever heard song. Because when you listen to this is kind of a sad song. It is a sad song because it's basically two couples, one seeing why they can't really be together and don't have that much in common. They don't have enough in common to be together, so one person decides to end it, and decides and hopes that, and wish for the other, for the love of her, wishes the best for the love of her life, and just says the memories, that's all I'm taking with me, and I will always love you, no matter as how much time has passed. For the rest of my life, I will remember these memories of that we cherished together, that we felt truly connected together. And that's what was beautiful about Whitney Houston's version, why it's so much superior to Dolly Parton's version, because Houston actually sings it like she believes it, like she's in the moment. Unlike Dolly Parton, who just sings like a regular Dolly Parton song. And she's not a bad singer, but she's not great. She wasn't a great singer like Whitney Houston was. And Whitney Houston, I don't. I think this is, and I don't know. I'll say, Whitney Houston was always a really talented singer. I feel like, you know, some songs were better than others, and you know, she decided to pick a cover song that was Dolly Parton's originally and make it improvement because it makes it, by making the story more personal, without changing the lyrics, but just stressing her vocals out. Once it gets to the when she gets to the high notes and it gets to the chorus and the chorus starts building up, then when the chorus is building up, then her vocals go higher and higher, and it's just like you're just shocked by that big voice she has, and that's why Dolly Parton is not as good as Whitney Houston's, and Whitney Houston's the superior version, and that's my review on why Bohemian Rhapsody and Bells of Freedom by Bon Jovi, and the other one by Queens, the other song by Queen, which is Bohemian Rhapsody. Both songs suck and gets a, okay, I'm going to give Bohemian Rhapsody a 2 out of 10, just for that chorus at the end. Because Freddie Mercury decides to, he sings it like he believes whatever nonsense he's singing. Bon Jovi sings it like he doesn't know if he's believing it or if he's trying to hold in a shit. And taking it really dead on seriously and without any fun. And I'm not sure he believes what he's saying or not. It's so confusing. So his song, Bon Jovi's song, Bells of Freedom, gets a 0 out of 10. The worst rock song I ever hear, and Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You gets a 10 out of 10. And the Dolly Parton one, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Because, no, it's 7 out of 10. That's 8 out of 10 is too generous to me, for me. Even though I do enjoy Dolly Parton's version, I never loved it like I love Whitney Houston's version. So, yeah, I'm saying because it's mostly because Whitney Houston belches out her vocals, and pretty much in every lyric, she decides to belch out, and then when the chorus builds up, she goes higher and higher. So, yeah, those are my review on all these songs. Bye.